Hey everyone, Couch Investor here back with another Square video for you today. Merry Christmas to everybody that's celebrating. So in today's video, we're going to discuss why Square might be looking to acquire this company that's called Tidal. It's owned by Jay-Z. It's a music streaming company, a bit like Spotify, but way smaller. We're going to discuss why this might be a good move and obviously why this might be a silly move if you ask me. But before I do so, I want to thank everyone that has been subscribing lately. This morning, a Christmas miracle, we've reached 8,000 subscribers. So thank you everyone that has been subscribing lately. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's try and reach 10,000 subscribers. And if you like these videos, leave it an early thumbs up as it really helps me out grow the channel and get my videos out there. And like I said in my previous videos, every 1,000 likes a video gets, I will be donating $10 to Team Trees. So hit that like button. Now without further ado, let's dive into this. Alright, so looking at the graphs real quick, we can see that 240 was rejected. We tried to stay above that, failed. Then we've seen 2 red days. Obviously, the next point of support will be 220. I have actually buy orders at 220. If that fails, then yes, we might see and go below 210. If we ever reach $200, you will see a lot of buying activity around the $200 mark, but I expect to see 220 to hold as well, especially in the short term. Maybe longer term, if there's more bad news of limitation or whatever, we might see it go lower. But in my opinion, 2020 for me is a good buying position to add more to my position. All right, so let's try to understand why Square would want to buy a company like Tidal, would want to get into that subscription-based music streaming business. Now, if you don't know what Tidal is basically like Spotify, a bit smaller, in my opinion, a bit more expensive as well. I think it's around about $10 per month. You have obviously some less choice on that platform, but the big thing about Tidal was that it's obviously co-owned by Jay-Z and I think Beyonce, and they said at the start that they're going to release their music exclusively on Tidal. When they announced that, obviously a lot of people signed up and subscribed to Tidal, but it's been I think a couple of years since they've updated their subscribers numbers, so I don't know how many subscribers they have today. I think back then, 2015, 2017, they had around about 3 million, if I'm not mistaken. The exact number will pop up on the screen. So why would Square buy a company like that? Why would Square go into the music streaming business? Because as you might know, Spotify is not really making so much money from that business. Now with podcasts and ads going into the platform, they might be making more and more. So we're going to look at that right now. Right, so basically there was an odd report claims Square has been in talks to buy Tidal. It's a bit funny if you ask me. Here it says a strange report today claims that Square Inc. might buy Tidal after Jack Dorsey was twice seen with Jay-Z and Beyonce, 2 co-owners of the streaming music service. Continues by saying here, Dorsey has discussed a potential deal with Jay-Z, the rapper and music mogul, who acquired Tidal for $56 million in early 2015, said the person who asked not to be identified because the talks were private. The negotiations may not result in a transaction. Obviously, as of now, this is just rumors. Now a bit more explanation is Dorsey meanwhile has ambitions to build Square into a much broader company made up of standalone complementary services. Square's 2 core products, Square Seller and Cash App, already operate somewhat separately within Square, each with its own lead on the executive team. It's believed Dorsey, who spent more than 4 years on the board of Walt Disney Co., imagines Square will similarly own a collection of businesses under one corporate umbrella. Now, the main reason why they think this might be happening is because, well, Dorsey is being spotted hanging out in the Hamptons and Hawaii with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, if you ask me, this is just ridiculous. This is just gossip, but hey, who knows? This might actually happen, like we've seen with the rumors with the Apple car. Started as a rumor, but now it's beginning to look like it's actually serious and Apple might be coming out with a car. Again, video in the top right corner. The article ends with what I've just said regarding the music streaming business, that it's obviously, well, a very hard business to go into. Market leader Spotify has made a loss almost every quarter in its 14-year history. It's unlikely that Apple Music has done any better. Back in 2017, Jimmy Iovine said there were no margins in the music streaming business. Quote, the streaming services have a bad reputation. There's no margins. They are not making any money. Amazon sells Prime. Apple sells telephones and iPad. Spotify, they're going to have to figure out a way to get that audience to buy something else. Well, now, like I said, with podcasts, I believe Spotify will be making more and more money as they can integrate advertising into their platform. And lastly, we actually have the correct number. I was right. Tidal has struggled more than most. It reported just 3 million subscribers back in 2016 and hasn't updated the number since then. So again, here we ask the question, why would Square buy a platform like Tidal? Yes, Square is targeting the younger generation. We've seen that with Cash App. We've seen that with their partnerships. Actually, recently they've partnered up with Megan Thee Stallion. Cash App and Megan Thee Stallion, they're doing a giveaway with Bitcoin. If you don't know who she is, maybe the WAP song might say something. So again, we ask the question, why would Square buy a music streaming platform? I understand this might appeal all the younger generations, that they have maybe music on one app, their finances, sending money to their friends, trading, buying Bitcoin, etc., all in one app. But to me, this makes no sense at all, especially not in a losing business like the music streaming business. But I can see one positive thing out of that, and that's something that I found on the Tidal website, which is the videos and live stream. You can watch over 250,000 high quality videos, blah, blah, blah. But the most important one is exclusive live streams and events. Now, let's say, what if we continue to have those virtual concerts and events and you pay your tickets and everything through the Cash App, you watch the event and the concert on the same app. Wouldn't that be something amazing? And that's, I think, in my opinion, something that would obviously get Square and Cash App into a completely other industry, which is that industry of buying tickets and viewing concerts or attending events virtually from your phone. Everything inside the whole Cash App ecosystem would make a lot of sense if you ask me. Now, I know there were some talks and everything, I've seen that on Twitter, that Zoom might actually do the same thing, attending concerts or events via Zoom, and then you buy your tickets as well through the Zoom platform. Again, great idea, but with Cash App, Square, the whole ecosystem already in place, the whole financing thing, etc., I think this would make a lot of sense if you ask me. But again, this is just speculations. If you have any other ideas why they might buy a platform like Tidal, leave it down in the comments below. And my second point, which I think is a bit far-fetched, but it's something that you can do already on Spotify, is you can support a creator on Spotify. You can actually, let's say, invest in a creator on Spotify. Maybe you could do the same thing here via Cash App and through the Tidal app as well. Again, I think this would benefit Tidal more than it would benefit Cash App because, well, I didn't know this app existed until I read this news. Maybe you did. Maybe you're using it. If you are, let me know down in the comments below what you think of the Tidal app. Is it better than Spotify? I highly doubt it, but hey, you never know. But again, this move I think is very unlikely, but if it happens, maybe we might see one of the things that I've mentioned right here. Could be cool to attend an event or buy your tickets, etc., and do everything inside the whole Cash App ecosystem. Who knows, might be a good thing. And that will be it for this video. If you liked it, consider leaving a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, take care, stay safe, and Merry Christmas. Bye bye.